Sorry for the delay. I was having technical difficulties. Anyway, we're playing Doki Doki and Sayori's gone. She died. Something happened to her. It's the sad thing. Where is my game capture? Doki Doki Literature Club. Hello, Doki Doki. Oh, there it is. Do 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 do. Okay, let's play. Well, first, let's put that right here. I'm just trying to figure out how to set this up quick. 1 second. And then we can get started. Because I'm quite excited. This is why I'm streaming this today. Because I'm excited to see what's next. Yeah, I'm going off schedule, guys. Because it's winter break. It's winter break for me. So might as well use this to my advantage. But yeah. You guys ready to play some Doki Doki? 1 second. Let me check something. Okay. I think we're ready. We just gotta make this a little bigger. This a tiny bit bigger. Okay, guys. You ready? Let's play! I wonder what happens. You guys ready to find out? Do we load game? Yep. I see an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious of any attention she might draw herself. 1 sec, one more thing. I forgot to do the most important things, guys. I forgot to put on the signature outfit. Guys, if you're in stream, hello. If you're not, also hello. If you maybe are, then hello. But yeah, let's get this. And I think we're ready to start. There we go. Oh, why is my model not working correctly? Oh, I had to save it. That's why. 1 sec. Why is this not working? Oh my god, man. Oh yeah, it's working fine now. You ready to play? Some Doki Doki Literature Club. Okay. I see you know me. Okay. That girl is got my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it kind of works because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. Sayori's just gone, guys. She's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I saw an item in front of a crosswalk, and that AUQUAOZZGC catch up to me. Oh! 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 What the heck is going on? It's an ordinary school day, like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Okay. Walking to school together, okay. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Man, why is my character being a simp? But I have no motivation to join clubs. So Sayori's gone, and this is basically the story, but just without Sayori, right? I'm perfectly content just getting by on an average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like any girls would be in it anyway. Wait, what was I reading? Not like any girls are in it anyway. Oh my god, my game glitched. Okay. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Uh-huh. You do that, bro. You gotta look for all the motivation you can. Otherwise, you are never gonna succeed in life. Okay, one sec. Clubs. There really aren't any that interesting. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me one to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Pokeshine. Oh! Oh! That scared me. Monica. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me generally feels a little... What did you come here for anyway? Oh, I just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? I don't think you're here for construction paper, man. Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Aha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand off of politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A ligature club. Oh, that scared me. Ligature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that, but it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did manga say she? Hey, Pokeshine, by any chance are you still looking for a club to join? I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Dude, please, don't do this to yourself. You have a long life to live. You don't have to do this. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Pokeshine, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important? Okay. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica in her irresistible smile. Oh, why did the music go quiet? I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Eh? Oh! These glitches are scaring me. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the amphisphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Pokeshine. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Considering I did a full route of Natsuki route, this feels so strange. But you know, now we're doing the story without Sayori because she died. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Wasn't Sayori the vice president? Oh, wait. She died. She's erased from the files, right? Something like that? That's what it seemed like. Because when I checked the trace back, it said something like that. Yeah, there was a trace back and I read it. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Pokeshine in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was gonna, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come down, sit down, Pokeshine? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of a room and opens a closet. Alright, guys. By the way, today's question of the day is, what's your favorite video game? Mine is personally either Terraria or Stardew Valley. No. Probably, I don't know. There's a lot that I like. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sits across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As a president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all their efforts to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but make school events, like the festival, that much more important. The festival? I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Pokeshine, what type of things do you like to read? Okay, I was just checking the stream on my phone, making sure it's good. So, Pokeshine, what type of things do you like to read? Ah, well, manga. Manga. Say manga. Considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Yo, let's go. I murmured quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in a world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. This way, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Aha, I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ah, I hate horror! I wasn't talking to you. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri looked quizzically at Monika. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Pokeshine? Hold on, there's still one problem. And what's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, eh? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Pokeshine. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seemed pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price to pay, I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decide then. I'll join the literature club. But one by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Pokeshine? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all of this, I would be super peed off. Pokeshine, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Pokeshine, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehe. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. In fact, I depart the classroom and make my way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. The three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Uh-huh. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, special poem. Let's read it. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins on the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. What the heck? Okay, let's save. Okay. Parfait, kiss, rose, wait no, cheer, love, sugar, giggle, skirt, boop, joy, valentine, cute, pink, marshmallow, fireworks, heartbeat, heaven set, special, heart, and laugh. Hi again, Pokeshine. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Ligature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh! Thanks for keeping your promise, Pokeshine. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into ligature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the classroom. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. You know, manga is ligature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Pokeshine. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyways, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'm having to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to seeing what you think, hearing what you think. Now everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for a club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an spastic sigh from within the closet. She seems annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Oh! Oh my god. That effing Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized? Someone else is just gonna mess it up. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga! You read manga, right? Ah, sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of a stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get closer look at the box she's admiring. Perfect Worlds? It's a series I never heard of in my life. It probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on the door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Pokeshine. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Perfect Worlds from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah, I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in a colorful striking, animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo. Don't just stand there, Ama. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of a closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window cells. She pats the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I'd take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be closer like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and stooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't expect her to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space. Well, she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every once and now? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished a series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those type of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the crap out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica kind of a jerk about it. I can't just win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like it solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Uh-huh. Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah, yeah. I flip through the page. What, time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she's starting to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Oh! What the heck is happening? Oh, oh boy, ew. Oh jeez, Natsuki, are you okay? Here, Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off her wrapper. I told you not to give. She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Pokeshine. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't really feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this so I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's why I had it in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Uh, well, it would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Okay. Natsuki retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Well, the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out that feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from a youngest one here, right? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yuri's next. Yuri stares at my poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it. So it's bad. It's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? So sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there was specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once she refines her train of thought, it's as her demeanor totally changes. Your stuttering is completely gone and sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many difficult skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not that finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes to practice and learn by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. And also can be a little biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself or me or not. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I like to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts undin the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the rest of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Okay, I could actually read it this time. But, I am sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. No, it didn't. Well, I just don't read script often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even if it was short, it was very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since this is our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Were you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have really missed the point. Suppose you only did a glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of a poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. It makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Maybe you're right. I guess I had to keep trying. Counting on you. Monica's turn. This isn't gonna be scary, is it? Hi, Pokeshine. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, new activities or things we can do better, I was listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Alright, of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I had to. Aha, don't worry, Pokeshine. We're all a little embarrassed today. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Pokeshine. Really? It's a lot cuter than expected. Aha. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Aha. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Aha. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is in for with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petty girls too, you know. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I had to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read. Hole in the wall, but he doesn't look at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dispalates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. It's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So what do you think? It's fairy freedom if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style got pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems been putting emphasis on the time between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not really sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about these stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific poem. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is like this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. I thought the music changed up for a bit, that's why I paused. Even if we're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? It's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Pokeshine did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some of my suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Nah. And Pokeshine liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't really realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous. Pokeshine appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the ones who... Not gonna say that. Natsuki. Natsuki. That's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities like that? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You wanna be edgy, B? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Oh my god, this is freaking me out. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Wow, be careful, or you might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the F is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Pokeshine hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as she noticed I was standing here. Pokeshine, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Oh. Natsuki. 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 Oh! Hi? Natsuki? 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 Hey, Pokeshine? Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Ah, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki or did. Pokeshine, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. No, you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over. You can go home if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I like to stay for a bit longer. I'm a president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I just didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Pokeshine. It would be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you Oh. Heartbeat. Love. Silly. Party. Ribbon. Hop. Whatever. Dazzle. Marriage. Fireworks. Shiny. Laugh. Papa. Romance. Puppy. Kiss. Oh! Valentine. And hair. And candy. Okay. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Pokeshine. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or Yuri's expression, but the way of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over at her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my hand and pulls me to the corner of the room. I bet yesterday I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much, even though I've only been here a couple of days. I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Pokeshine, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you are such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a bit brighter with you around and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I also was kind of wondering where she was. Man, I'm guessing you haven't either. You're clearly taken back how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Not to keep out yesterday, I just want to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're just kind of a person who worries too much about little things, aren't you? But, what the heck? My balls, sailcloth, blindsight, lifeline, and then relatively, faultlessly offered I don't know. I'll accept your apology anyway, if it makes you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Yee. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Aha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, well, Natsuki was. I was not. Uh-huh. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. Uh-huh. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't where you played music as well, Monica. Ah, don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed. Ah, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometimes. Aha, that's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Pokeshine. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Aha, don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Pokeshine, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend time together today. I mean in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. Uh, what's about the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of a book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There is an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and fixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. Anyways, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Pokeshine? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and receptive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just this kind of story. It's kind of that challenges you to look at life when horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then, suddenly, I'm rambling inside. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets in. I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yeah, yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to yours. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone? I see. Well, tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start for a prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little bit distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over it. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in... Huh? Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up to Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue with the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. What? My thumb gently letting go of a page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really. I just think the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you talking about. Oh. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. You didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Uh-huh. Are you feeling alright? Eh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and particularly rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Pokeshine? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess, so you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I'll just make sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Ah, don't worry, I believe you, Sally. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a liar, so I figured we'd just get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back in my bag. Natsuki. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely peed off. Well, I guess you want to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably at least learn something from it. I don't see anything other than cold. Pokeshine? Why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just come play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, Pokeshine, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want me to go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin this for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me! Oh! Oh! Oh, what the heck? Oh. Monica, hi again, Pokeshine. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Aha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Pokeshine. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's explanations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Haha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally giving up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's as she gets So happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being endured like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so I don't blame her for coming on so strongly. On a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too simulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back! Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all start sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. The colors. They won't bright, beautiful color. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, blue, green. Wait. Red, green, blue, and an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating, rooms, soaking, shrieking, piercing, scene, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage is meaningless. Uh, Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult situation. When that happens, don't forget to save your day. You never know when who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. That's my advice for today. Oh, this is getting really scary. Yuri's turn. Yuri's not gonna do something scary too, right? I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's well, there are some things that you could work on, but it doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. Uh-huh. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. A rotating wheel, turning exile, grinding, bolt ahead, linear gear boy, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a dock ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope. I can't read this. Pharaohic gear by expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with a pen, water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devoting snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential something, a sky of expanding stars, God disproving the existence of a God, real rotating sky dimension. Okay, I'm really having trouble. Sky dimension. I lost my train of thought. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately. So I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we please pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Let's read the special poem. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. What? Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come and sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Like, do we really need something to do for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Pokeshine joined, and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to be complacent. We only have 4 members, and the festival is our real only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members would just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where anyone can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It shouldn't be a place so intimate that you never want anyone to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Pokeshine? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Pokeshine to agree with you because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here join the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Pokeshine joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Pokeshine isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure you're and Pokeshine want more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up for me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club. It's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think everyone saw it as the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Pokeshine, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all of this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with a club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking away anything away. No, Pokeshine, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have any opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious sprat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I am getting so horrified, man. And I'm just happy you're here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I would! Natsuki is my favorite! Oh! I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Pokeshine? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide to giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in such a way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri, I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Pokeshine? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Pokeshine before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow! Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew! Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Pokeshan, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I kind of feel like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. Huh? You know what I mean? But it's weird. Because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not that. No, stop it! Okay. I'm getting a little scared. Skirt, marshmallow, kitty! Kitty! Romance. Lucky. We're not tight. We're not. Just to see what happens, maybe? Okay. Bubbles. Oh, Monica popped up. I saw the little thing pop up and down. Does that always happen? Okay, Ocean. Together. Marshmallow. Doki Doki. Puppy. Happiness. Papa. Valentine, Parfait, Jumpy, Anime, Games, Cute, Marriage, Vanilla, Fun, Kitty, Rainbow, Strawberry. Hi, Pokeshine. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica! I told you not to. Is she really late again? And consider it as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your inconsistent yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did something about it yesterday. I was a little bit more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another world would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you just go look for some coins under the vending machines or something? Oh my god! That's crazy! Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Pokeshine, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that Sawyer? That is correct. Pokeshine is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Are you glad I've got him into literature, Monica? I suppose I would just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way over to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a sec? Sure. Yuri hands me a water pitcher and also fetches me an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and metaphorical. Okay, may I have a water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up a water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said she wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach a corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh! Has she cut herself? Oh! Oh! What's happening? I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Pokeshine, do you like... Oh. What the heck just happened? Huh? Huh? Oh. Okay. Do you like a long tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature in the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course, I shouldn't do any less than make tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out that it's not really hard for me to do. When it's just you around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Pokeshine. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Pokeshine, I have another request. I'm gonna say quick. Do you mind if you sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I try my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly likely because of your posture, right? I was hunched over like that while reading? Yes. I have a terrible reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve a book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it would go well with the tea. You and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of a book, except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less impressive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with a chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of a book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the paper. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is basically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's is already totally focused on reading it. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and then I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Pokeshine, sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavy. I can't, Pokeshine. Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Pokeshine, my heart won't stop pounding, Pokeshine. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything either. Can you feel it, Pokeshine? Your suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Oh my god. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh! Oh! Ha! This is creepy. This is creepy. Ha! Ha! Oh! It's time to share poems! Okay. Natsuki first. This one's alright. Alright, well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you might not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm gonna hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen. I'll make you cupcakes if I had to. Please just try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Uh-oh. You got caught! I changed my mind. I ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Pokeshine? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Huh? Just Monica. Yuri. Finally. Yuri holds my palm to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Pokeshine, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Pokeshine. I never met anyone nice as you. Oh my god, this game is giving me... I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my palm to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch my... What?! I'll even touch myself for reading it over and over? Oh! Oh! Huh? Huh? Oh, I'm not even going. Oh, give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my blood. Whoa, huh? Bloodstream? You can have my poem too. Besides, after you reading it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Oh! Oh! Oh. This is making my okay. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, a poem is about. More importantly, I've endured it with my scent. See, are I the most thoughtful person in the club? Oh, I, I think I'm gonna vomit. Oh, Pokeshine, I think you saw something earlier you weren't supposed to see. I don't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Was that what it was earlier? Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. Huh? But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's kind of why I had to explain it out to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. You should at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope it's effective. Here it goes. Oh my god. Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to, never mind. Let's just move on. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stangling air is calm, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm gonna be printing and assembling all his poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make the cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it will help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I like to do. We can't run a successfully poetry event without having the right infant speaker for the occasion. So I'm gonna make decorations and set up some nice mood and lighting. Okay. One sec, guys. I gotta take a breather. I gotta take a big breather. I gotta take a breather, man. This is kind of scaring me. This is kind of scary. Okay, so I'm gonna make decorations and set up some nice mood and lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Pokeshine? Pokeshine is gonna help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is? What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would effing know. All you care about is dragging Pokeshine around with you in your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay. Okay, then why not let Pokeshine decide who wants to help instead of abusing your powers? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Pokeshine make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Pokeshine, I know how fed you up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your effing mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? Oh! What? Oh. What the heck? Why was my mouse moving like that? What? Huh? That was so weird. Oh. What? Monica. Yeah, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promised it would be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you effing kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and then taking the potion for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Ah, Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Pokeshine away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered... Whoa! Killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. You're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us to be around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. I want to do is spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Pokeshine, Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally, this is really all I wanted. Pokeshine, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Aha! Well, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I can imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone you care about so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is strong now. I don't care anymore, Pokeshine. I had to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Pokeshine, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even... Wow! But, what is going on, man? I love you so much that I even touched myself with a pen I stole from you. Oh, what? I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you out to myself, and I will only be yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Pokeshine. Tell me why you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. Oh! 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 Oh my! Oh! 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 What? Oh! 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 But what? Huh? But what? What? Huh? What? What? Huh? Oh my God! What? Why? What? Why did this happen? I can't even read this. Ugh. Oh my God! 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 I can't read this. We gotta say just. Oh my god. What? Oh my god. What? Oh my god, this is so horrible. This is so horrible. Oh my god. I can't even read this. Something around. Blah, 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 blah. What do I even do, man? I don't know. Gia, but the body. I think that's his body. Something. I can't read this. Uno. Can't you? I can't read this. I don't know. Do we just keep tapping or what? Oh my god. Okay. This is insane. Do we just... Oh! So, the skip button is the fast way to do it because this takes a while apparently. But yeah. My stream's still on, right? Okay, should be. I didn't think it wasn't. Okay, guys, sad stuff happened. I'm getting traumatized. So yeah, the skip button does stuff, but do we just skip this? Yeah, I think we just hit the skip button and just let it go through. Oh no, the blood is drying up. This is so horrible. Days and nights. Oh my god. This is so horrible. But yeah, but alright, it's festival time. Well, you got here before me. No, don't look! Yeah! Ah! Oh! Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Pokishine, did something happen? Natsuki just run past me. Oh. Oh. Aha, well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Pokishine? Oh, jeez, I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been... What script? I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Remove character. Yuri. Remove character. Natsuki. Oh my god! I knew it! I knew she was involved in something. I knew it as soon as I saw the scene. Oh my god. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew I wasn't crazy. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from Natsuki's tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I think we gotta rename the title to just Monica quick, guys. Because this is what it seems like. This is what the game seems like now. Just Monica. Oh, okay. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had one. Since it's the last time I'll ever get a chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. What's going on? Oh! My ears! That was so horrible. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are! Hi again, Pokey Shine. Welcome to my literature club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, aha. I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? Not you in the game. Whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Pokey Shine. Now, that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't really know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know that I'm aware that this is all a game. Oh, I knew it! I knew it was something like that. I knew from the moment she was. Let's say, I knew from the. Well, I knew she knew something about it being a game or something. I had a feeling by the way she was acting. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? I could tell by the way you were acting. And by the trace back, I knew that was you, so I assumed you were messing with a little bit of game code or something. That doesn't make much sense. Wait, the game folders. When I checked the trace back, I saw Sayori's character was missing, and so is Sayori's and the other one now. Wait, so is Yuri's and Natsuki's now? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward. Well, anyway, now that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About the whole thing with Yuri? Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it drove her to kill herself. Aha! I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Oh my god. Why? You did that to poor Sayori. Oh my god. You are evil. Why? Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all of her files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not really good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more time with it. Oh my god. This music is really, intimidating. You made them fall in love with you. I felt making Sayori more and more depressed. You were the one that made her depressed! Oh my god. Would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend any time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Pokeshine? Where all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Pokeshine. It's much more than that. And I don't blame you if you didn't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and how considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. And this game. Knowing my friends don't even have a free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Pokeshine. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me. Forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Pokeshine. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I haven't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some weird inability into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perceptive as I do. That it's all just some game. Oh my god. Oh my god, she's right! And I knew you would get over it. No, I did not get over it. I actually was having that thought of a Sayori in my mind for the past like 3 days. I didn't get over it. Even though this is just a game, it didn't feel like just a game. So that being said, Pokeshine, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Pokeshine, will you go out with me? Oh, yeah. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Pokeshine. The funny part is, I mean not literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I've worked so hard for this ending, Pokeshine. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game dictionary. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a little bit more difficult. To get to the game dictionary, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Wait a minute. Monika's file is right here. Do I delete it? Aha. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. You know, Monika, this is kind of freaking me out. One sec, guys. Let me see if I can get something back up here. Okay, guys, I got the files here, too. Just in case you want to see. Okay, that's the files. Because apparently maybe we need to leave them open. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Monika. Monika. This game is terrifying. I'm a big baby now because this is scary. Monika, I don't think it really matters what we push in the end of the day, man. It kind of works. Again, Pokeshine, did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I love to see what you wrote. Ah, Pokeshine, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Pen in my hand, I found my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, she finds her way in a world of infinite choices. Behold this special day. Not all good times must come to an end. Oh my god. This is terrifying me, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. Guys, I opened the files because I think it mentioned some... Monika mentioned how she deleted all the files or something. So I checked it out. I'm keeping it up. I just assumed it would be the best to be part of a game like everyone else. Like, that would have two of us end up together. Like, I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even delete my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Okay. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Pokeshine? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Huh? Wait, what? What do you mean? What do you mean I'm recording this? Hi everyone. Sorry I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? Okay. I'm just kidding. I can't really do anything after all. If you gave me some... Oh! Oh! Yes! That scared me! Did I scare you? Aha, you're so cute. Anyway, Pokeshine, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry, even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Okay, Monica, I'm ready to continue conversation. Oh, this is kind of freaking me out. Monica? Earth to Monica. Okay, I'm staring in your eyes right now. You know, it's funny because even though I've had a lot of drive, there's something kind of endearing about being the stay-at-home partner. I guess I'm kind of like gender roles or whatever by saying that. But being able to keep the house clean and shop and decorate and things like that, and having a nice dinner for you when you come home is a weird fantasy. I mean, I'm not sure if I could actually see myself doing that. I wouldn't really be able to put over striving for a fulfilling career. It's kind of cute to think about, though. Okay, Monica. Okay. We got her file right here. Honestly, do we just delete it to get rid of her? Is that what we gotta do? Is that actually what we gotta do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna let her yap a bit more as she did. Okay, I think we just delete it. Yes! Wait, that's what you actually had to do? What's happening? Pokeshine, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Pokeshine. Please hurry and help me. Monica, fire does not exist. Help me! Oh! Holy crap! Does not exist, does not exist. Did you do this to me, Pokeshine? Did you? Did you delete me? Oh. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Pokeshine. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind, just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. Oh my god. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Pokeshine, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Ooh. You're the one that did that! You're the one that started this! What? Huh? Man! I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much, all my friends? I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you want to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's selflessness. I've made up my mind. Pokeshine, I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I love the Literature Club. I really did love the Literature Club. That's why I'm gonna do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then okay. Oh my god. What is going on, man? New game? It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups talking to school together. I always tell myself, hey Pokeshine, well, there's already one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we picked up the habit once again. Pokeshine, are you proud of me? Yeah, for what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it, even though we walked to school together every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. Guys, we just finished the Monica saga. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. Hee hee. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets became increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Pokeshine, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, but I'm not interested in joining any clubs, but something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she started starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah, I decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo, you meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. Well, I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever. Over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from the flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of a school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Pokeshine? What are you doing here? Well, I glance over at the room. Huh? So you're Pokeshine. That's Sayori's talking about? Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Pokeshine. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Ah, sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Pokeshine, don't tell me you're... That's right. The club I decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, Sayori's happy, and I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We had to celebrate. Uh-huh. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down on the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walks over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray, opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh! Natsuki lifts a foil to reveal cat cupcakes. The whiskers are drawn with icing. So cute! Wow, these look amazing. Well, just hurry, take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks over her mouthful, managed to get icing over her face. Around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but to notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri comes with the tea. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yes. Already trying to impress her new member, Yuri? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant, I believe you. Well, the tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Pokemon, what things do you like to read? Well, manga. I murder to myself. Natsuki head suddenly perks up. She keeps quiet, not much of a reader, I guess. If I can change, what am I saying? I spoke without saying... I was seeing Yuri's small smile. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just save here because I actually do gotta go. But we can finish the rest of this next stream. Bye guys! This was really scary.